Hi, I'm Darnell, Executive Chef of ChefD TV, Inc. Today is going to be all about burgers. There's only one thing missing. Has anybody seen ChefD?
You know, I'm trying to get around to golfing, Chef. You know, that crazy Marshall has been kind of putting a stop on my my game. And we're here at, Settler's Ghost, a beautiful Gulf North property up in the Muskokas, and I can't play golf. You know, it's crazy. So, burgers.
We'll do burgers instead of golf today.
So we have some amazing Nutrifarms. We have ground chuck. We have some ground chicken, and we also have some ground pork, because we want to show you that not only can you have some fun with burgers, but you can change it up. You know, have a great pork burger, have a great chicken burger, and away we go. What are you thinking, Chef?
Sounds good. So I think we're just going to start off with a little bit of salt and pepper on all of them, and we're going to get ready to hit the grill.
Okay, perfect.
Now, Chef, do you prefer to start them on high heat, or are you a little bit more of a medium fan?
I like them a little bit more medium fan. Again, because the ground chuck is going to have some more fat in it, so it's 80-20, so it's going to flare up. So you want to have your barbecue about 350 to 400 degrees, and that's going to stop all that flare up. And of course, with the ground chicken, because it is a little bit more moist and not as sturdy as like the beef or pork, that's why we put the flat top on it. So then you can do a beautiful flat top grilled, amazing chicken burger. Check this out. We're going to serve it with a little bit of avocado, and away we go. And cast iron fry pans are just a godsend for something like this. You know, you might have had one up in the cottage for a long time, might have been passed down from your grandparents or maybe great aunts. They are fantastic to use. Kind of envious of these guys being able to play golf, Chef, I'm not gonna lie to you.
We'll get around it, I'm sure.
So we're up here in the middle of beautifulness here at Settler's Ghost, Gulf North property. Absolutely fantastic. So we also have some condiments. We have some burgers, some bacon, and we have some amazing cheese. And I'm just going to bring this out and show you. Our good friends from Bothwell have introduced a new tri-pack. So you have a marble, you have a medium cheddar, and of course a beautiful old. And that old is going to taste amazing on the ground beef burger. But I have something even more special for us today.
Oh yeah.
We have the Bothwell horseradish cheddar. You put that on the pork burger, a little bit of barbecue sauce. We might have brought up this really kind of cool one.
It's made by somebody we know.
And then we're going to put a little bit of our Pineapple Radler hot sauce on our chicken with a little bit of avocado, so you get the sweetness of the avocado, a little bit of heat, and away we go.
That's going to be fantastic.
Buns, and we've grilled off some onions. You grilled off some onions earlier. Again, and it's funny because, there's been lots of golfers kind of going back and forth, and they said it smells great. Whenever you grill onions anywhere, they're absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. It's definitely a showstopper.
The other thing that I want to mention, and too, is that, you want to know your butcher, and, we've done a lot with Nutrifarms over the last 10 years, so we know exactly where it's coming from, your meat's coming from. So if you want to, cook your burger a little less, and it can be pink, it can be cooked to medium, get a meat thermometer, pop it in there, 140, it's perfect, and then you go up from there. If you really want to keep it in that zone, is that you want to keep it at around between 170 and 180. And don't forget, it's going to cook a little bit coming off.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than an overcooked burger, and especially, you love going with the leaner meats, you love having a more meaty product, but at the same point in time, it gets a little bit less forgiving, so you definitely want to make sure it's not too overcooked. So we're just going to pull the burgers off.
And now in real time, it'll be between 12 and 15 minutes that we've actually cooked the burgers for. And remember, if you have a meat thermometer, 140 for medium, and just go up to 180. 180 is well done. And if that's what you feel comfortable with, great for your beef burger. Definitely chicken, you want to be at 180. And pork, again, because it is so different than it used to be, between 150 and 170 is a perfect temperature. Keeps them nice and juicy. They smell amazing, Chef.
Oh, they look amazing.
And again, we kept the temperature between 350 and 450 degrees. You don't want it too hot because it's going to flare up and burn, and you don't want that flavor, right?
Absolutely.
Some homemade buns right here. I'm just going to grab my tongs. Just reach in front of you, a little bit of social distancing here. Grab some avocado.
Delicious.
Take our chicken. A little bit of fried onion on top of that. And then we have this beautiful little bit of hot sauce that we're going to just drizzle on the bun here.
Amazing. Made with the Radler from our friends at Waterloo Brewery.
And then same with the burger. A little bit of barbecue sauce on that baby. And that's heaven on a bun. And then with the pork, again, we're just changing it up just a little bit. We have some amazing Bothwell horseradish cheddar.
That's going to be perfect for those burgers.
Is there any other tips that you think, that you would tell the viewer just to make sure that they comes out perfect all the time?
You know what? Honestly, I think the really, really big one is I think starting high and then reducing the heat is a really, really good tip. And then I love the idea of using cast iron pans on barbecues. Sometimes it doesn't really get utilized, but grills sometimes are a little bit sticky and a little bit hard to use. So cast iron's a great little easy cheat.
100%. Well, Chef, thanks for coming on, kind of getting everything started so I could get out for a little 1 or 2 holes.
Well, keep the boss happy and good things follow.
Okay, this truly is a blast from my past. In more ways than one, I'm downtown Orillia. To the left of me, or which is south, we can see the waterfront, but also too, I worked there for about 7 years, Orillia. Weber's Downtowner was the name of the restaurant that I had. You probably all know the little burger joint on the highway, but we had 2 sit-down restaurants. And Steve, I know, you still own Brewery Bray. We used to go in and have a couple beverages after work and stuff like that.
Thank you for that.
So, this is really cool being back here in a place that I spent some time in, Wilkes Bakery, which used to be over there, and the home of the best Chelsea bun and butter tart around.
Right.
So, being the mayor, this is the second term, right?
Second term, yep. It's and welcome back to the hood. It's it's the beautiful Sunshine City. Our MP, Bruce Stanton's tired of me saying this, but when the weather cooperates like this, it's a municipal responsibility. When it doesn't, you've got to call Bruce and take care of it. But it's a wonderful city. We're so very, very fortunate. We're on 2 beautiful lakes, Lake Couchiching and Lake Simcoe. We've got some great waterfront parks, great trail system. A waterfront really is the envy of many communities. Actually, we're really finding that out this summer. And even though they're in the middle of a pandemic, we have lots to be grateful for. Our historic downtown,
which is still very, very vibrant.
Oh yes, yeah. We're even during this pandemic, we're getting a sense of that right now. And we have a state-of-the-art library just recently opened a few years ago. Our iconic Opera House, Lakehead University, Georgian College, OPP General Headquarters. Hydro One headquarters coming to town.
Yeah, we were just mentioning that, right?
Do some great jobs. So even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, I got to tell you, it's busy.
The other part too, are you finding now more than ever that you're starting to see more of not only a bedroom community, but people actually putting roots here, younger people, where they can now work from home and that?
Well, you've hit on a couple of really good points, because even before the pandemic, we were seeing a lot of data that said people are, especially in the millennial age, are making a decision where to live more based on the quality of life than the actual job. The job's still a priority, so we need to provide that, but it's the quality of life they're really looking for. And I will tell you that it appears that the COVID pandemic has even exacerbated that need for people to examine their quality of life. And as you say, now we've discovered everybody can work, a lot of people can work from home. They can do a job elsewhere as a satellite.
I just love to see the growth too. You're keeping the old, but the new. We're standing in front of a new loft building. Back over here we have a new brewery going in. Wilkes has moved.
Yeah, Wilkie's, yeah.
So it's really cool to see how it's all kind of come together. And now as a municipality, going through COVID, and we just mentioned about that, how have you helped businesses, to succeed and keep going?
Yeah. Well, if I could, I'll answer that question. But you hit on something that's very key to the character of Orillia. So a lot of the development that we're really looking for ways to enhance or to match the character or even enhance it. The Match Dash Lofts has done that, as you can see. The Couchiching Brewery I mean, instead of bulldozing the place, they resurrected the old brick look, and that's kind of our theme. So that's one way we're trying to build a development so that it matches the character.
And then down at the end of the street, you have what used to be a plaza, but you've taken that over and you're going to do a little bit of every use, right?
Yeah, that's a project that'll come to fruition over the next. The RFP will go out this year. We've already done an RFQ, and everywhere between Front Street and Centennial Drive in the park, that will be redeveloped. And the Metro store will be staying. But there'll be a new residential, whether that's condos, there'll be commercial, professional. Yeah, so that's a kind of development that will beautifully match that. And we bought that property so the city could control the type of development that took place, so that it matches that character again.
Now, last question is: do you think having your own business and business sense has added to the benefit of being mayor, so you can see, like, not that other people can't see the big picture, but having been in this business and seeing how hard it is day-to-day operations, you think you have some extra expertise, maybe, as it were?
Well, it sounds like you know something about the food business, and it's an inherent challenges. I believe so. I mean, everybody comes to politics from different walks of life. Certainly, my business background has made me empathetic to the business community, and I would say certainly during the pandemic, that's probably been more the case. And you were asking what we've done to kind of help businesses along. So about a week into the pandemic, we started up a committee headed by Ted Eamon, who was on council with me, and a great team called the Economic Recovery Task Force, or ERTF. And they have put a number of initiatives in place. They were assisting businesses with an online presence who maybe needed to enhance that, curbside pickup, website, as I say, website presence, and a huge shop local campaign, which has been well resourced by the city. We put $1 million we earmarked $1 million that can be used towards some of those initiatives as well. And the other thing, of course, we're helping businesses is what, how do you operate in the new norm? And you being in the food business, you know that the food business is probably one of the ones most directly affected. Masks, hand sanitizer, different hygienic practices. So these are another thing that we're helping local businesses with.
Mayor, I can't thank you enough for the time of today, but I think it's time that you and I walk across the street for a butter tart and a big hunk of Chelsea bun. Are you ready?
All right.
ChefD here, welcome back. I've been, well, actually I let Darnell in a secret for you. It's a beautiful golf course, so I said, hey Darnell, why don't you go out and I'm gonna work on the sides and,
ChefD! Slow it down, ChefD, no! Well, what goes better with burgers than poutine? We gotta do it up, we gotta fire it up, ChefD! Yeah! Fire it up! 6 feet apart though, baby! 6 feet apart!
You never know who's going to show up at the Cottage with ChefD. Where is he now?
This is it, poutine with burgers, baby. Let's do it. Fire it up. Woo, yeah. Right here, right now.
You wind him up and he gets going. Ryan Smokin, CEO of Smokes Poutinery. Brother, welcome.
Thanks, brother. This is it. Just happened to be here. We got to get it fired up. Got to get the poutine going with the ultimate burgers. Yeah. Just so happens we happen to have a few things here to make it.
Exactly. So, poutine, how did you get into this business?
Oh, dude, it was Smoke himself. He said, Ryan, it's time to take poutine around the world. It's time for global domination of the cheese curd, the french fries, and the gravy. But it goes way beyond that. What do we put on top of the poutine? Wow! Go! Anything you can think of, brother.
So, but you're not only in Canada, you're in the Middle East as well, right?
Dude, we're going global. Global domination as we keep it rocking and rolling. We already got 3 opening up in UAE and Dubai.
Yes.
All through Europe. We got Czech Republic, we got Hungary, got Austria. All building out. Qatar, got 2 opening up next month. Boom!
So, what made
Boom,
you,
boom, boom!
what made you what made you go over there? Like Poutine's like North American, and you're taking it all over the world.
The Canadian classic, brother, going everywhere in the world. That's every city, every country in the world. That's what it's all about.
Now, through COVID, I hate to bring that word up. You know, how's it working out for you guys?
It's been all right, dude. There's been the hits. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been the hits. It's been a few that have closed. It's hard all around, but what's it all about? It's pivot. It's adapt. It's reevaluate where we're going, and we just have to change our business around a bit. So you know what? It's been tough. It's gonna be a tough other probably another year. I'm talking spring, summer next year before I think it really starts to level out. But you just keep fighting, baby. You just keep it rocking and rolling. And as long as you're willing to get out there and try hard, work hard, you will succeed. So we're still rocking and rolling, brother.
That's why I love this guy. Okay, but the other reason why I love this guy even more is what you've done. Not only have you helped your franchisees and you've been the leader and motivator and everything like that, and you can see he's got a really quiet personality, but you've done something really cool through all this. You went to 100 different places, competitors, everybody through this time, right?
You can tell that I did it. 100 in a row, maybe. It was support local. When it all started, it was like, how can I give back? How can we keep the drive going? Because people don't realize with the restaurants, it didn't just drop off 10%, you lost 1 or 2 sales a week. No, it was like, it went from 10 sales a week with somebody or 8 sales going out to the fine dining area to 0. We just bottomed out. So it's like, didn't want to give up. How can we give back? So it was support local, went around 100 restaurants in 100 days, baby. And it was unbelievable. And then we went to stage 2 of that, what we're doing now. It's support those who support local.
Okay.
So it's really taking our pop-up trucks. We're going to the different communities and finding people in our region that are giving back. And we're doing the socially distanced poutine parties! Yeah! Boom!
Okay. So, I am so sorry.
We're on the burgers! Bring on the burgers! We got the poutine!
So, speaking of poutine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, I might have made my own fries.
It's okay, I saw your fries. You're a chef. You're ChefD.
Okay. So
ChefD knows what he's doing.
So russet potatoes, if you're doing this at home, russet potatoes are my favorite go-to potatoes.
I got my own, but russets are good. Russets are good.
Okay. So when you cut them, you want to rinse them off with water so it gets all the extra starch off. Because if you don't take the extra starch off, your potatoes are going to go black when you put them in and away you go. And the other thing you want to do at home, if you want to, do it outside, so that your whole house doesn't smell like a deep fryer. Induction cookers are great. You can do it on the side of your barbecue. You want to blanch the fries off first.
I was going to make sure he said that. You blanch. You got to blanch it up, baby.
So 200 degrees, you blanch it off for about 2 minutes, just till, again, someone will start floating up to the top. Take them out, give them a good shake, put them on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and put them in your refrigerator to cool them down, and then you're going to have some amazing fries that we have right here.
That's what it's all about. It's it doesn't look at that low heat that they're actually cooked, but you're talking 90% cooked. They're ready to rock and roll, and that's the secret to everything, especially as we pound it out the door. When we're doing 100 servings an hour, we're boom, 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 baby. Fire it up, build it up, get it out that door, boom! And why not stop at a golf course while we're here and pair it up with burgers?
Okay, so toppings.
Anything, dude.
Anything.
Anything goes.
Okay, what's your favorite topping on your poutine?
Now you're getting all wild and
If this is
crazy.
Ryan, at home, laid back, what would you put on your poutine?
Oh, dude, it's got to be as much proteins as you can think of to go on it.
Okay.
You got to go pork. Definitely got to go the bacon. You can't go Canadian without the bacon, eh?
Yeah.
But it's load the proteins on it. Look at what the dude's got. That is coincidence, I swear to God.
So I think we should do a little bit of, maybe strip loin. Our good
Strip loin?
Our good friends from Nutrifarms.
But what's first? Don't do it.
Ooh.
Don't do it.
Ooh.
You got to get the curd and gravy, baby, first. And that's
Okay.
the empty palate. That's what's beautiful about going international,
Yeah.
too. Anything goes on top, like we said.
Okay.
So you get the fries, you get the cheese curd, you
Yeah.
got the gravy. That's our empty palate.
Can we
That's
do a
the
butter
base.
chicken on it one day?
You can do whatever you want on it, but it starts with the fries,
Okay.
cheese curd, and gravy.
Okay,
So dump that curd on. That's my curd. Smoke is a recipe. That's his own recipe. Our proprietary cheese curd. Hey, how good's that? Squeaky?
Mm.
Yeah, it's really fresh. True curd, nice and squeaky.
No salty, I like it.
Yeah. Oh, those are perfect,
Oh,
eh?
man.
It is. It's real curd. We make our own batch in Quebec. And that's the first steps. You get your fries, you got your cheese curd, fresh curd,
Okay.
now the piping hot gravy.
Okay, but
I'm just stirring. I'm just stirring.
Gravy. Gravy. You're on a chef show and he's asking for gravy.
Oh!
No, my friend. No, my friend. We're going to do a little bit of red wine demi-glaze jus. So we've taken
Anything
bones,
goes.
right?
Anything goes,
Taken
brother.
the bones, reduced it down, hit it with a little bit of red wine, reduced it down some more. So are you ready? Can I put this on now?
You can put whatever you want. Are we mixing it together?
Okay, we can do this one together.
Yeah,
Okay.
do a solo and do
Yeah.
a combo.
Okay.
Nice call,
Okay.
brother.
Put your gravy on.
Oh my God, this is what it's all about. This is how you build your own poutine from scratch. Oh, baby! Yeah! Woo!
If my heart doctor's watching, go to another channel.
Oh, check this out. And that's just the base. That's just the base. We're talking now, we're gonna load it up.
Okay, no, hold on. We got to put more on here.
You're gonna do one? Oh,
Yeah,
you're
hold-
allowing me
yeah,
to have
hold
one
on.
of my own?
Hold on, we're going to do something else.
Oh, I love it.
We might have this certain chef guy's little barbecue sauce.
Dude, that's the beauty of this. This is the base. You can
Okay.
think about this globally.
Yep.
Anything, any sauces, any toppings, let you do the dump, anything on top. As long as it's got that authentic
Yeah.
cheese curd and the fries,
Okay.
the sauce can be anything, man. The sauce can be whatever you want.
Okay, perfect.
And then load it up.
And this is a great thing to do with your family as well, right? You know,
Yeah.
all joking aside, but you know, you have kids, I have grandkids. This is a great way to get them involved in cooking and having some fun with it, right?
100% at home, do it yourself at home. You can't go wrong. But it's also, like I'll even say for my boys, it's even taking them on the road because obviously we do a lot of catering. We go out, we take the truck out, a lot of social gatherings and tons of charity work. I bring the boys with me. They love getting on the truck and cooking it up. So
So,
I got the twin 14. They know how to eat it too.
no kidding. So I'm going to put some, you know, beautiful Nutrifarms grass-raised strip loin on this.
Nice.
I have a little bit of ground beef that we're going to put
Oh,
on this.
dude.
This is a double beef one, okay?
This is gonna be a new recipe, baby.
So yeah, this could be the ChefD one.
ChefD
And then-
poutine.
You know, I brought some 7-year-old cheddar that we could, you know, we could also
Oh my
put on.
God, dude! I'm taking that home with me afterwards. That's my boy's favorite. Put that on. Shave that stuff on.
Right. And then, okay, so for the middle one, what I'm thinking, because we got the barbecue sauce, we got the gravy, we got the salty curds. How about some? Okay, you got to try a little bit of this. Okay, I don't know how you're going to eat this and talk at the same time, but we'll find that out. A little bit of ChefD's pulled pork.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna one bite. Oh my God! ChefD! So good. Oh my God! Check it. You gotta hold that up.
So just see that with you know, with the beautiful pulled pork. We got the barbecue sauce going on. We got the ChefD curds. We're gonna put a little bit of 7-year-old cheddar on that one with the you know, strip loin.
Good.
Okay,
This is so good, brother.
you mentioned
With the
before,
7-year-old. Oh my
right?
God! Brilliant!
but
Brilliant!
you mentioned earlier bacon, which, you know, you all know how much I love bacon, and that is absolutely fantastic. But I thought, you know, my good friends from Pillars, you know, and you know them,
Yep,
you know,
yep,
the
yep,
little
yep.
bit of charcuterie salami.
That's what you gotta do. That's smart. You know
Okay.
why? Because I'm already doing the bacon. Let's do the
okay.
ChefD.
Try that.
You don't need to do what I'm already doing.
Yeah. So, and put a little, right? Smoky,
Oh my God! You
peppery.
gotta load this stuff.
Okay,
Check it. Check
okay,
it.
I'll let you do it. And then
My God, brother.
we're gonna wash this down because we got some good stuff happening here,
I'm
right?
allowed to be talking with my mouth full,
Oh,
right?
yeah, yep. We're gonna wash it down with a little bit of a pineapple radler because, you know, nothing says summer and fun and yeah. And,
Oh, that is a perfect one to go with it, eh?
Everything like that.
Unbelievable, brother.
Brother, thanks so much for coming on to, be on the show. It's been really good.
And then you get that.
And I get a hat.
Oh, not just a hat.
Look at that.
Look at this, baby. You gotta go with it. You gotta believe in the times. This is real. This is what it's all about. You gotta take care of everybody around you. And that's what it's all about. With ChefD!
Hey.
Fire it up, baby! ChefD in the house!
My good buddy Ryan from Smokes Poutine. I can't talk with my mask on, but you know what it is. Hey, stay safe, have some fun, enjoy food, because the food should be fun, right?
That's what it's all about. Have some fun with it, baby. And
Till
load
next
that
time.
up. Side or a meal, whatever you want.
Thanks, brother.